Aliens have invaded the beautiful wasteland of Appalachia, and it's up to us to stop them. But first,
Do not be alarmed.
roll that intro.
And I am broadcasting to provide. No time to lose. Destroy that.
We foiled their plans in Mothership Zeta, but the aliens are 100 years ahead of schedule, and we are West Virginia's only hope. Today, we're going to take a look at how to complete the Invaders from Beyond seasonal event.
To draw out another commander there.
Now, we're about a week late getting to this, but this video should serve to help those struggling with the event, as well as help in the future should the event come back. I'll be going over the various aspects of the event, but if there's any specific part that you need information for, I'm going to leave timestamps in the description below. So what is the Invaders from Beyond event? Well, once every hour, on the hour, the event will start in a randomized location. The best way to join the event is to join it from the start menu, negating the need to find it on the map. In this event, your goal is to stop an alien ship from activating their brainwave mind control devices across Appalachia. First, let's go over the steps for completing the event, then some tips players should watch out for, and finally, we'll go over the cool rewards you can get. Selecting the event from the menu will take you directly to the start of the mission. Invaders from Beyond can take place randomly in any one of 6 locations: Wavy Willard's Water Park, Garahan Mining Headquarters, Monongah Town, the Charleston Capitol Building, Dyer Chemical, and the Sparse Sundew Grove. When you first spawn into the event, the objective will ask you to examine the brainwave extractor. Take care not to get too ahead of yourself here, because as soon as you activate the extractor, the event officially starts. So please be courteous of your fellow Zetan exterminators and wait until everyone is also spawned in and ready. Once you activate the extractor, an NPC by the name of Homer Saperstein will begin broadcasting instructions to you. However, ignore him because he's pretty damn annoying. Instead, your first task is to kill 30 aliens out of the horde that has now been sent down from the mothership. Be careful here, as they can team up and overwhelm players quickly who have broken off from the group. Take a second to notice something right now though. If you look at the top right corner, where the game shows the details of the event, you'll see a progress bar that's slowly filling up. Every second that an extractor isn't destroyed, that bar is filling up, and if it fills up the entire way, you lose the mission and get no rewards. So make sure you are always killing aliens fast enough to keep moving through the objectives at a good pace. After 30 enemies have been killed, the ship will send down a commander. In the first round, Lieutenant Kappa will be beamed in. The second round, both Captain Alpha and Captain Omega will arrive. In the third round, we'll see the dreadful General Zeta. Once the commander of that round is defeated, the shield protecting the extractor will go down, and you must destroy the extractor itself. A lot of people forget this step, so make sure that the extractor is destroyed before you move on to the next area. You will then have a few seconds to loot the bodies before heading to the next extractor for another round exactly like the last. Kill 30 aliens, defeat the commanders, destroy the extractor, loot, and repeat. In the third and final round, a large amount of aliens will be spawned in, as well as the General Zeta after the first 30 have been slain. General Zeta is a 3-star legendary enemy and is no pushover, so don't get in his way if you can't take a hit. Once he is killed, destroy the final extractor and the mission is completed. You will then receive a notification that the event was beaten and you will gain your rewards. But enough about killing the Zetans, let's look at some ways to survive the Zetans instead.
Either way,
In this event, we'll be fighting a whole host of alien enemies from the stars. Looking at our graphic here, you can see some info about each alien so you know what to expect from each one. However, as a general rule, aliens in Fallout 76 tend to use almost strictly energy weapons, so prepare your armors with energy resistance as a safe bet for helping mitigate some damage. Another good defense is bringing the proper energy shielding mutations to lower damage from energy weapons. Make sure to check out my guide on mutations for further details on that. I'll leave a link for it in the description, and it'll appear on the last screen of this video as well. Be careful venturing alone too far from the main group of players, as aliens can beam down anywhere in the event area. It's a very easy way to get overrun if your back isn't being watched. Also, be aware that the mothership is constantly firing on the area during the event. Similar to when you're near an active grenade, an icon will pop up showing when you're too close to an incoming shot from the ship. These shots deal a large amount of area damage, so make sure to move out of the way when the icon pops up. However, the largest source of damage to players in this event is going to be the pulse waves coming from the extractors. Each excavator will occasionally emit a spherical energy pulse that will deal a large amount of damage to anyone caught in it, so make sure to stay well away from these extractors while you fight the aliens. As I mentioned before, failing to destroy the extractors in time will result in the progress bar filling and you will fail the mission. Because of this, always make sure everyone is ready before starting the event, and make sure you have enough people to complete it in a timely manner before starting. Finally, let's take a look at the goodies we can get from this event. Coming up on the screen now is a full list of the items that can be given during the event. Unlike most other events in this game, however, this event has a special system in place to make sure you get at least one of everything. Every plan on this list, with an X next to it, will be removed from the drop list once the plan has been learned by the player. That means simply learning the plans as you get them gives you a better chance at getting the ones you don't have yet. Note that not all of the available plans fall under this category though, but a fair share of them do. However, this also means that if you want multiple of these plans for whatever reason, you must not learn them to keep them in the loot pool. The first time you complete the event, you will also get the plan for the Alien Beer Stein. This is additional to your normal reward and does not affect the loot pool at all. Now, while not exactly a reward for the event itself, we should also take note that this event is single-handedly the best way in the game to farm circuits for building equipment and camp items. Each alien drops circuits, and it's not uncommon to get thousands of them after a few plays through the event. And similar to daily ops, this event allows aliens to drop ammo for whatever weapon you're carrying when they die, so make sure to team up with other players to maximize the loot and fill up your ammo reserves. Well, that's it for today, everyone. Been a while since I've had new content up on my channel, but it's time to get things rolling again. When we were last here, I had around 30 subscribers, and my Hunter's Longcoat video only had a few hundred views, so, well, things have changed a little bit since then. I'd like to thank all the wonderful people over the Fallout 76 Filthy Casual subreddit, and the Tales from Appalachia subreddit for their constant support and general hospitality. I'd also like to thank a couple of my Xbox friends, Pandemic Cobra 72 and Lord Shrek's Hands, for helping keep me alive while I was getting footage for today's video, and thank you both for doing the heavy lifting this week. If you enjoyed what you saw today or found it helpful in your alien bashing endeavors, remember to unleash your 2-shot explosive shotguns on that subscribe button, and comment down below what guides you'd like to see next. New content coming up soon with a few surprises mixed in, so I'll see you all out on the mountainside.
No time to lose. Destroy that brainwave segment.